Come on, Ugly. Let's dance. Uh, yeah? About time.
Come on, you aren't afraid of a little spider, are you?
Alright, we're here. You got a plan, or do you just want to charge in stabbing?
That's the plan. Attack anything that looks fat and blubbery.
I like it. Just don't try and be cute and go for my backside. It ain't that big. Hold on. Did you hear that? More importantly, do you smell that? That island over there! Look!
You know, Nishuanzel wasn't my first choice of Dwemer rune to see in Skyrim. I first tried exploring another one, closer to the Hammerfell border. What's on your mind?
I'll be here, Taz.
Whoa, look at the size of that thing. It's like an Argonian gave birth to a mammoth and taught it to swim. And the smell? Oh, it's like feet wrapped in an armpit and garnished with moldy cheese. Well, here goes nothing. Charge! What is it? Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's go then. Just another body to add to our count.
No one ever comes to this dump. Uh-huh. No one ever
You
comes
don't
to
like
this
the
dump.
Imperial?
Oh, I
Uh-huh.
just remembered when I broke my family's tea set. It'd been in the family for 6 generations. Why did I have to remember that? It's so good, Scrap.
What is it?
Lone Confined. ain't staying out of this.
Come on now, my carriage is the safest way to travel.
At fair prices.
Someone do something!
Invite to the Notorious Thieves Guild? What do you think, my friend? Seems ashamed to waste that.
What is it? About time.
You cannot even conceive of the power I wield.
Great! Just let me catch my breath. Do that and I swap it here, and if I were to... This...
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
I'm used to.
I suppose I
Guess
should
I'll
be
just have to
grateful you
set
didn't
aside
simply
my guilt
attack me.
for now.
Gods, another fight.
I'm getting out of here. Help!
Are you prepared to die?
Fire, frost, or lightning. You will
Scrap. I promise. Of all the crimes, thievery makes the most sense. Everyone's gotta get by somehow. Should we have a Blackbriar mead while we're here? Were you aware that blacksmiths don't like you using their smelters? Why didn't you tell me? I got my ear yelled off for not getting permission.
Never should have come here.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off.
You guard the caravan?
Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home in elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to her. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim.
Bandits giving you trouble?
A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land.
I could get your amulet back.
You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
You're obviously a thief. I kill thieves.
All right, calm down. No need for that. I'll let you in right away. Just need to get the gate unlocked. Welcome to Riften. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who
I had
will.
another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers.
Yes?
End up in Riften jail.
Get over. I don't know you.
They
You and
represent
Riften
the
looking for
reason I'm
trouble?
here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
What's it
I
to
know.
you?
I just don't want you
Don't
to
say
lose.
something you'll
You're the only
regret.
good thing that's
Last
happened
thing
to
the
city in a
Blackbriars
long
need
time.
is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
How about you tell me for free?
All right. Let's not get too hasty now. So what do you want to know? Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want?
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Yeah?
I wanted to talk about Shadow's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
You and I both know this is a setup.
All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. That'll teach me to try and make extra coin around this city.
I'm happy to have you. I hired mercenaries when exploring ruins in High Rock, but they were a bit scary.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man.
What is this place?
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
I have a message from Brynjolf.
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. I don't know why I bother. Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
So, should I drop this statue down a well?
Not Lady DeBella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
All meats guaranteed.
Be careful.
Clean and free from.
If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
This isn't happening.
No! That urn was priceless.
That was from Brynjolf. Get the message?
I can't believe you did that. You people are monsters! You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves! Take your coin, and tell Brynjolf to leave us alone. Watch what you're doing.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin.
I have a message for you from Brynjolf.
Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
That was rough for me. I think seeing directly how we're affecting people is not so good for my conscience. Can we stick to anonymous robbery?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
What is it?
Any luck with Sapphire?
Riften, Jewel of Skyrim.
You're no longer in debt
sure
with
it is.
Sapphire.
I've got to get out of here.
By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Safest way to travel.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
May I ask why you're in mourning?
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it.
Huh? Yeah?
A lot of people in Wayrest don't like Redguards much. But the mercantile families trade often with Sentinel, so we get along fine with them. Yeah?
Let's go ahead and relax for a while.
Oh, I can finally finish my book. I was just getting to the good part last time we left.
What is it? About time.
God, listen to an old man.
Yeah?
Tell me more about yourself.
I ain't much to tell. I tried being a soldier for the Empire until I realized that I hate taking orders. I thought about training warriors, but I hate giving orders more than taking them. I thought about becoming a beggar, but they make little more than sell swords. I thought maybe I become a priest, until I remembered that the only god I worship is coin. So I decided to become an adventurer, because pretty much anyone qualifies.
You don't like the Imperial?
Well, he's got his moments. I come to this inn and first thing I ask Hadring is, what you got to drink? And Morris says, I hope you like peace. Poor Hadring. His swell ain't so bad, but with these socious drinkers around, spreading gossip like a midwife, it's no wonder the scene is so dead.
I prefer a quiet inn from time to time.
Tell that to Morris. He likes to tell full-time how there still ain't no comely maidens in this inn. So I tell full-time, what's with the warriors here? They need strength potions to get off their stools. Full-time? Nah, he mostly just ignores us and tends to his fleas.
Alrighty then.
Now, what did you want? I already paid you.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
What have you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Run from old Rorikstead. Lone travelers can find these woods a little treacherous. Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
What is it?
I bought you a drink, Remy.
You're too kind. What is it?
Mead.
Cunning Brew or Blackbriar? I don't actually care which. Right behind you.
Riften, Jewel of Skyrim. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure it is. I've got to get out of here.
Imperial dogs. There is nothing that's too low for them.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Yes. Keep your belly full and your shoulders strong.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Those snowbacked Imperials renounced humanity when they laid down before the Thalmor.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian. Craftsmanship.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always...
This
Make it
far,
quick.
we're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry
There's the
about
smell
bashing
from the
people's
market,
heads in.
the
I'll
sweetness
worry
from the
about the
meadery,
guild, okay?
but also the stench of
Okay,
sewage
okay.
water
I'm going to
and
check the entrance
unwashed
to the
beggars.
Ratway. Be right back.
I don't think we're... This isn't hide and seek.
Come on, come on! I've had enough of you.
Good boy, Strad. You're such a good boy.
These fools are actually fighting!
Time to end this little game.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
What do you want now?
What's next then?
For a while, right?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers,
Well, I just
I'd
need
say
a few
you've done
extra
more than
seconds.
simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
Pay your debts, or else.
All right.
If there's more gold where
I'll
that
throw
came
some
from, I'm
money
in.
at you. Good enough.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a
Sir,
practiced thief.
you have what you came
I
for.
think you'll do
Now
more
get out
than
of
just
my
fit
way.
in around here. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
Back off, I know the drill.
Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Charming customer. Well, what's it going to be?
I managed
Tell
to
me
sneak
about the
past
heist
guards and
jobs.
get this far, but
Every now and
I don't think I
again,
can go
we like
on.
to remind the
Please,
shopkeepers
you've
that
got to
we're in
help me.
charge.
Ah,
If that
yes.
means breaking into their
Guards know
strong
your
boxes
face.
and stealing something
I do
valuable
not
from
practice
them,
my art
then
for
so be
free,
it.
however.
Feel like
I
doing a
doubt
bit of
you can
shopping?
afford my
The guild
services.
way?
You have the smell of the vagabond about you.
no, I'll fine. I'll even pay.
Good, good. Let's see what we can do. Now, tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity?
Just do whatever it takes. But please, don't chop my head off.
Don't move.
Ah! What did you do? What was that?
That was a good bit of work. Look at you. Not bad.
Oh, really? Excellent. Thank you.
Yes. Now get out of my way. Tunilia.
What now?
I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. I could fix you right up.
Are you serious? How dare you? I like things the way they are.
Of course not, but...
No. Now shove off.
Good morning.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
Tell me about the burglary jobs.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
I'm in.
Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
Do you have any heist jobs?
The owner of this shop stiffed us on their last protection payment, but we're taking it anyway. You want to help us on this one?
Sounds easy enough.
Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
Tell me about the sweep jobs.
One of the quickest ways to make some coin in Skyrim is to clear out some of the wealthier homes of their valuables. If you're interested, I could point out a good place that could use a little house cleaning. What do you say?
I'll get right on it.
Good. Here's what you need to do. Need a few spare septums? I got the cure
Tell me
right
about
here.
the shield jobs.
When a client needs us to eliminate another, we don't operate like the Dark Brotherhood. We find alternate means to get them out of the way. We send you to plant some phony evidence in the Mark's house and then tip off the town guard.
So,
The rest takes care of itself. Sound like you can
Yes,
handle it?
I can remake.
Consider
your
it done.
face, if that's what you desire.
Good. Just remember the order. Do
Yes, I
job
heard.
first,
I
get
think
drunk
all of
second.
Skyrim knows by now.
Now take this and go.
So, maybe you can help. Look, it's my family.
I just can't stand them.
I guess I could return to Morrowind, but...
Well, I've been in Skyrim my whole life. Why would I want to leave?
Fine. I do not practice my art for free. Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the
Oh,
scholar
yes,
cannot
that.
always choose the
Here you
finest
go.
play.
I hope this can be ready soon.
Very well. Now, don't move.
Yeah.
Thank you for your custom. Now get out of my way.
Finally, walking to the city a free man. I can hardly believe it. Thank you.
It moves, but it does not step. The dust does not stir, and the floor sleeps. Knives is surprised to learn it is not the cat.
When you are a master of stealth, even the wind envies your gait.
Its mouth is much noisier than its feet. One will get it killed far before the other.
Your ears are quite sensitive.
It is not a Khajiit, so it depends on its eyes. It can only see what's in front, but knives hear. 20 paces to the east, a thief scratches his ears. 50 paces further, a beggar sighs and counts his coins. 2 stories above, a couple says their vows, while underneath in the catacombs, a widow weeps for her husband. The cat hears, the mind knows, minutes before anything is seen. Its eyes can only see the past, but Knives' ears know the future.
You sound like you were born for this role.
True, they say the Khajiit are born into the guild. Knives thinks he was born an assassin, raised a prowler, and adopted by thieves.
What do you mean, born an assassin?
Knives was the last of a litter of 3, and slew the one who gave birth to him. From that day, his fur was marked with blood.
Many mothers die in childbirth. The child is not held accountable.
Many would say the same, if not for the mane on his back. It runs crimson, while his father's wear grey. It was an ill omen, and Knives' father was a superstitious cat. The very sight of this one threw him into a rage. On those nights, he would wander the village sands, waiting for the new sun to warm them. He was drawn to the back alleys, and the aroma of the moon. If he was tired or hungry, he wormed his way through the crowd outside the skooma huts, picking the pockets of those who had one too many. Only one night, he picked the wrong pocket. It belonged to a servant of cities.
A Dark Brotherhood assassin.
Yes, he convinced Knives he was right side up, when in truth he was upside down. Knives did not know this, because the cat always landed on his feet.
You were lucky. Slitting throats is way more fun than picking pockets.
Knives does not prefer one over the other, as they both require stealth and shadow. He chooses to be a thief because it brings the most profit. If it kills a hen, it will eat for one night. Yet if it harvests her eggs, it will have food for many more. Razir, on the other hand, gave this one nary a bite for his service. So Knives took the old cat's life and his coin before fleeing north.
Who was this Razir?
Razir told this one he was an assassin of the Dark Brotherhood, a remnant of the Corinthi Sanctuary in Elsewhere. The sanctuary had been shut down by the Black Hand, and without a guild or disciple, he said he wished to pass on his knowledge.
What knowledge did Razir provide you?
He taught this Khajiit the tools of the trade, mostly how to listen, how to find a single sound in a cacophony of noise, a whisper in a tavern, a rattle of a coin purse, a footstep in a crowd. So much information in a single step.
What information does a step provide?
The step conveyed where a person was,
where he was headed, and how anxious he was to get there. Yet it was not all Knives was taught. Razir showed this Khajiit how to read, how to charm, and even how to cook.
It sounds like he wanted the best for you.
Yes, there are people in life who will do everything to help one succeed, and those who will use him for their own success. It turns out, these people look exactly the same.
How did you join the Thieves Guild?
Knives did not part from his childhood on good terms, and was forced to flee. Senchal, to the south, promised good loot, but the Tenmar forest is unforgiving to those who are not seasoned warriors. So he went north, roaming the savannas and playing the role of common burglar. North he continued to travel, a stranger in strange lands. He had followed the water until he reached the imperial city. There the pockets were stingy and the locks highly irritable. They grew angry at the slightest touch, and Knives wondered if he should return to Elsewhere, where every lock knew his name. That was when Bandar smiled upon him and granted him another path. Knives found a book labeled Shadow Marks, and it made promises of easy loot.
Shadow Marks, written by the legendary Grey Fox.
The Grey Fox worked in Cyrodiil, did he not? Are their door frames not made of stone? Thieves carve these marks on the door frames of homes and buildings to tell others what lies behind them, whether it be danger, loot, or offense. Knives' ears can tell him the future, but they cannot hear the past. These shadow marks, they tell him a bit of both.
What are your thoughts on the other guild members?
There are very strong personalities in the guild. Knives prefers this, so that he may operate unnoticed. Vex, Sapphire, and Tonelia remind Knives of the Pamar rat. Loyal, but fearsome. Delvin and Viper love to talk, while Vikel and Brynjolf are eager to listen. Dirge and Thrin are the muscle, and they will not hesitate to flex. Rune's past is a curiosity, but one that seems to have no answer. Cynric has been with the guild longer than most, yet he lacks the qualities to lead.
That's all well and good, but I'm more interested in who you don't like.
If there is one it should avoid, it is the Bosmer Nirun. That one is more spoiled than Sibi Blackbriar. His palate is used to fine cheeses and wines, and complains that everything here tastes like cat urine. Knives might have something to do with that. Knives does not like complainers, nor does he enjoy losing a bet.
What did you think of the extortion job?
It did well to rough up the locals. They need to know who's in charge. And to have power over another is a delicious morsel indeed. Knives used to enjoy such work. Now he does not like it so much. What fun is it if the victims simply hand Knives the loot? He prefers to smile and shake their hand, while the other cleans their pocket.
Did your thieving attract the attention of the guild?
Not so. For a true thief, attracts no attention. Knives sought out Delvin and used the shadow marks to guide him. There was one mark of great interest to Knives. 2 circles intersecting a diamond. The mark of the protected. Knives found such a mark on the barrel of a house near Solitude. It belonged to a Thane named Erikur. A Thane of such importance would have valuables locked in a safe, along with documents that tied him to certain parties.
You weren't deterred by the safe?
It was a good omen. While Locks asked Knives to listen to the dance of tumblers to convince a safe to open, he need only listen for its heartbeat. In fact, Knives was almost out the door when his legs felt heavy as bricks. His toes tingled, and soon they lost all feeling. It seems both his ankles had been struck by an ice spike from Erikur's personal wizard.
How did you manage to escape?
The wizard called the guards and woke the Thane. There had been reports of a thief in the area, and the guards speculated Knives was the culprit. Knives did not protest. He simply recommended that the Thane first check the contents of the safe before making such a hasty decision. He glanced curiously at the wizard before rushing back upstairs. When he returned, he screamed at the guards to let Knives free. "This Khajiit is my honored guest," he railed, "and if you so much as damage even a whisker, I will have every single one of your heads." The guards released Knives and left the residence, shaking their heads. The wizard, confused, turned to his master. "I thought the safe was emptied yesterday," he said, "to help pay for last night's fete." "Not anymore," the Thane replied, tossing a gem to the wizard, "for our guest has been kind enough to fill it. Until next time."
What is it?
Tell me more about yourself.
I ain't much to tell. I tried being a soldier for the Empire until I realized that I hate taking orders. I thought about training warriors, but I hate giving orders more than taking them. I thought about becoming a beggar, but they make little more than sell swords. I thought maybe I become a priest, until I remembered that the only god I worship is coin.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm going to give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
A curse? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Tell me about the Bedlam jobs.
Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit 'em hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in?
I'll take it.
Good. Here's your assignment.
Tell me about the numbers jobs.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
I'll do it.
Just remember the rules. Keep it clean and keep it quiet. Here's the details.
Tell me about the fishing jobs.
There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing?
I'll get it done.
Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Mm-hmm.